Hello, everyone. My name is Anirudh, and we are Team 3, and this is our software engineering project, which is to integrate GenAI features into learning environments. And during the planning phase, we decided our roles based on our interests and our experiences. And then we discussed about different issues we faced among ourselves, since we were also the primary users, and we used this to gather the requirements and the requirements, which were things like quick access to any doubts and feedbacks, and also making any required tools that are readily available inside the portal itself. The overall design was made as close to the existing portal as possible, and we use standard design components to ensure that the user is familiar with the function of any given components. And for development, we used standard programming languages and frameworks that are familiar with the entire team. And for the Gen AI, we used Mistral Nemo because running the LLM locally was computationally very costly. So we just decided on an API, and we implemented features such as summaries of lecture videos, explanation of any questions and assignments, feedback for quizzes, and we also implemented an in-portal code editor. And for the code review, we use mostly GitHub for tracking, and also Scrum calls for major issues. And for minor issues, we use WhatsApp and GSpaces. For API testing, we used Swagger and PyTest to write the test cases. And acceptance testing was done at the end of the project to see if everything and all user requirements were fulfilled. And now I'll move on to the project demo for technical details, starting with Rekha.
Okay. So, thank you, Anirudh. Hello, everyone. Myself, Rekha. My role in this project is as a front-end developer. So, based on requirement, we have chosen Vue.js to build the front-end part, as we were familiar with the Vue.js based on our MAD projects. So, as per our requirement, we thought of cloning the existing Seek portal itself. So it is a simple design of the Seek portal where we are showing the courses. So we have chosen only one course, which is the Python. So here we are showing the graded assignment marks. Now let's go to the course content page. And the same way in the Seek portal, we are showing all the 12 weeks content. And inside the all weeks, we are showing lecture contents, video, and graded assignments. And in every lecture video, we are showing the video and its transcript below it. And there are summary button, which is provided for the summary part. And in the assignment part, we have a graded theory questions where users can submit their questions and see the correct answer. And same way in the programming assignments also, we have a programming coding question, and user can write their code in the code editor, and they can run it, check their test cases, and after that they can submit it. And then we have like doubt kind of things that we have built. It is very user friendly design, and we can show all the chats that will user do ask their question here, download their chat. And that is most about the design part. I would like to hand over to the Divyans for the rest of the front end features. Thank you.
So, hello everyone, my name is Divyansh and I'll be talking about the integration of Code ID in our application. So, the first question is why we thought about this integrating the Code ID. So, we thought about this integrating the Code ID to enhance the ease of use for learners and to reduce the time in switching over tabs and going to different applications for the code, writing code and testing their code. So this code editor is made using Code Mirror, and we specifically use Code Mirror because Code Mirror provides with various kind of customization which we can customize according to our needs, and it also helps us in syntax highlighting. It makes the writing of code very easy and debugging of the code very easy. It in that way it helps learner to learn coding very effectively. So now I'd like to call on Rishabh to talk about the backend features. Thank you.
Now we will talk about the backend hierarchy and how the directories are structured. So here we are starting with the main.py. So this was here to get an add on any extra application if those are required, and we have also showed that what all ports our application is running on. Then the application is going to app.py where all the required features and all the exposed API endpoints are written and their methods are defined. And in the hierarchy of the folder we can see there's a resource folder in the application which is very required, and here in the resource we have all the code for the application. As you can see, the hierarchy is made in such a way that that application can be scalable at any time. We can add any new feature, and other than that, then we have two more folders here. So one is the model. So model is the very required folder in the Flask. So here we are communicating with the backend. So we are using SQLite database here, and all the backend is written here very nicely. And there's one more folder which is the most required folder in the Flask application. So that is the config. And in the config file, we are telling about all the configuration we needed for the applications. So now Aman is going to speak.
Yeah, thank you, Rishabh. Hello everyone, my name is Aman and I was responsible for the backend development of our project. My work involved development of database design and API handling for gradient and programming assignment. So to begin with, we design a database schema that includes table for week specific content, graded assignments, programming assignments and their respective submissions. Next is we developed a API to handle the submission and evaluation of graded assignments. After students submit their responses, the API calculates their marks for each question based on selected options. For questions with multiple options, the marks are standardized out of 1. These results are then stored in a database. Similarly, for programming assignments, students submit their code, which is evaluated against predefined test cases. If all test cases are passed, the students earn a full score of 1. If not, the score is standardized based on the number of correct test cases. This ensures a fair and consistent evaluation process. Additionally, we implemented a marks API that retrieves the marks for both graded and programming assignments for any given week. This API allows students and instructors to easily access performance data, enhancing transparency and tracking. Thank you. Over to you, Prabha.
Coming to the GenAI features in the portal, the first one we have is an instant review for the quizzes that the students have attended. So this uses generative AI tools to give a concise review for the quiz and the responses given during the quiz. So here we can see the feedback for each question and each topic that the student has attempted and how they can improve on their performance. Going to the other features, in each lecture content video, there is an option to summarize the video. So it uses the API, and based on the transcript of the video, it provides a point-wise summary of what is happening in the video and gives a general and brief idea about the concept discussed. So this can also be used as a chatbot, which helps to uh, address some queries of the student. And using this, the student can easily and quickly solve any doubts that he or she might have regarding to the topics discussed in the video. Now, Harshit will elaborate on further GenAI features.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Prahlad. So I'm just going to add on to the stuff that Prahlad mentioned. Apart from the summarizer and the doubt clearing, we can also get help for assignment questions. So let's say there's a question which you're not able to understand what it exactly means or is what should you answer. It provides an explanation for the same. And in the system prompt, we have clearly mentioned that the AI should not give you the answer itself, but should merely help you understand the question better and tell you what kind of answer it is looking for. Similarly, even for the programming assignments, there is a get help button. As you can all relate to, sometimes we really don't understand what exactly the code we have to write should do because the question is kind of vague. So this will help you get better clarity on it. Once again, we have ensured that the answer is not given out so that students can actually practice and write the solution on their own. Moreover, we also have a code review integrated into this, where if you write a piece of code and it's not giving you the output that you want, you can probably put it into the you can use the artificial intelligence to help you write better code or find out what is the error that's going on in it. And now Shubham will continue with the testing part of the project.
Thanks, Harshit. So testing is a very important component of the SDLC lifecycle management. And we, what we have done is we have used PyTest for writing our test cases in Python for this project. We have used PyTest as it helps us provide a flexible approach to write these test cases. While writing these test cases, we have made sure that we check for the response code sent by each API and also make sure that we assert on the certain important keywords which are present in the response body. Additionally, we have also maintained a issue tracker onto GitHub, which helps us manage the issues and ensure a quick and efficient resolvement of these. Moreover, additionally, we have added a backend YAML file, which can help us test our APIs quickly, as we have taken a collaborative approach while developing this project. Thank you.